Alright, so basically the most important part about this is the angle that I focused on in the other video of your wrist. So the big shift that is happening between your picking style, which is like this basically, and then you're going up and down with your hand. Again, I'm exaggerating, but the important part to look at is where the plane of your palm is in regards to the plane of the strings. In your case, they're basically parallel. You're locked to the bridge. And this has some problems ergonomically that I've explained in the other video. It also has, in your case, the issue that you don't really have a consistent part of your palm that can rest in the same place. And therefore, the part of your hand that's supposed to be muting is always all over the place. So the big shift that you would do is that instead of this up and down motion, which from this angle would look like this, you open up your palm so you can look at it a bit, and then the motion becomes more rotational. If you look at this part of my wrist right here, you see that I'm basically rolling it over the other part of my wrist, over this part. And then you start to minimize that movement and make it smaller and smaller and smaller. Just 1 second. As you can see, I can mute all the strings that are below the strings that I'm playing, and the strings that are above the string that I'm playing are of course my left hand's job. But as soon as I'm moving up the string, this fleshy part of my palm mutes it. And I can keep that in place basically at all time. And the motion isn't really coming from the thumb. It's not this sort of thing that you sometimes see, which can be helpful if you're picking arpeggios, for example. But the motion comes from basically your forearm, but not in the sense that your forearm is moving up and down, but in the sense that it's rotating in itself.